Why are we here? Why are we on earth? Is it just to wake up every day, get into our work, our business, earn a living, fend for our families, be comfortable, plan retirement? Why? Why are you here? Have you ever rendered yourself to a cause so just, a cause so big, a cause so demanding that it will demand your income, your time, your energy, and your total commitment, rendering yourself to something bigger than yourself? That is why the Adventist Laymen Services and Industries is an organization of men and women in business, professional, with one mission: spread the gospel of God. I'd like to see real stories of professionals who've gone out of their way, their comfort, with their income and their investments, investing for God. Doris Kenyanya and Pastor John Macharia and his wife, while attending the Adventist Alumni of College and University's retreat at Elie Springs Resort in Turkana, identified some children selling wares in the marketplace, decided to invite them for Sabbath worship. And on 1st January 2022, on the Sabbath, these 50 children decided to join them for fellowship. And just like that, members were excited and decided to donate Bibles and songbooks to these children. Came following year on April, 10 teachers come from Nairobi to come and fellowship with these children through a VBS program. Just like that, Doris and Pastor Macharia decided to start a project on building a church. And the permission was granted, and as Doris and Pastor worked so hard to see the church come up, they got support from the ASI members, and the flooring was done, and now there's a church at Elie Sabbath School. And by the way, the balance of the building materials made them commence into building a guest house, which now has been roofed, and with more donations coming, wiring, plumbing, plastering will be finished soon. And right now, the church has power, it's fully fenced, there's piped water, there's a borehole by Maranatha, and the ongoing guest house will be completed by your donations. How about Professor Rono and his wife Calvin Rono, who are involved in a special ministry of reaching out to non-Adventist pastors across Kenya through prophetic preaching and helpful living messages? God has blessed them with extraordinary exploits as they have been planning several seminars across the country. And yes, we have Peter Nyangaresi. Peter decided to give his time, energy, and efforts into the vast Kalenjin land in Baringo region. Initially, when he began the work, Mr. Peter, he was alone, but later he was joined by 2 more missionaries who came to support his work. And together, they planned visitations across the way to visit villagers in their homes to share the word of God with them. As they were doing their visitations in Kimogrom village, they realized that most people were very poor, and during dry seasons, they depended on relief food. Most of these villagers brewed and sold alcohol to survive and even educate their children. But upon realizing so, they came up with a plan to raise money and help them meet their daily basic needs by planting passion fruits. And currently, they have 2 orchards. One is a 1/4 acre, and the other is 1.5 acre. And by irrigating these farms, the yields have been increasing. Having realized that most of the children in this neighborhood don't go to school, they planned how to school these needy students. So they have a small program whereby they try to help and raise fees for these children. And some have been taken to Adventist school on full scholarships. And so far, 2 families have taken their children through the entire schooling and through the sponsoring program developed by Peter and Naomi. Together with Naomi, Mr. Peter have managed to help and buy a piece of land on top of a hill where they want to build a church and a mission center. The piece of land already cleared and is being leveled up. And currently, they're building a toilet. Since Peter and Naomi began this mission field in Baringo, they have managed to open 4 Sabbath schools and 1 church. The church is Tolo SDA, and the 4 Sabbath schools are Kimgorom, Sirwa, Aram, and Emening. They have plenty of future plans to expand their ministries. They target to have 100 Sabbath schools coming up in the entire vast Baringo region. They intend to expand the Passion Fruit project and raise more income for the neighborhood. They still have plans to build tuition classes in Kimgorom that will offer free tuition classes to the children. But above all, they need ASI support. They need members' support. And when you come together, you'll help them make this project a success. And in our business, at Soapstone, at Sarit Center on ground floor, with a wide lifestyle art market customer base across race, ethnic, tribe, tongue, religion, across the world who come to our store. With a humble effort of collaborating with God, knowing that all success comes from Him. We never miss a chance. After every purchase of our customers, we have a book that we give them. When God Said Remember by Mark Bentley and The Great Hope by Ellen G. White. It's just our humble efforts to share Christ in the marketplace. These are stories of just a few who've gone all out, give their time, energy, and finances in the grand mission of sharing Christ in the marketplace. What about you? Will you just sit, have a conversation about this, and it slides away? Or will you step out, commit yourself, introduce someone to Christ at your workplace, at your business, across your professional life, in your neighborhood, or wherever life finds you? Will you?